Dynamic and annotational format. This textbook has been using the dynamic format, which is default. We have to set a system variable to make sure it's default, and that is the method which we will build our dimensional constraints. To do that, we hit the down arrow and we make sure this dynamic constraint mode is set or highlighted. If we wanted to go to annotational constraint mode, we can set that, and that would be highlighted. But we're going to use the dynamic one for the course. Now, once we created them in dynamic, we need to make this into a final drawing that we're going to print. So this multi-view drawing perhaps would have to go into its final stages, and with that we're going to need regular dimensions. To do that, what we're going to do is we're going to select our dynamic format dimensional constraints. We're going to right click. We're going to go to properties, and notice where it says constraint form. We're going to switch it from dynamic to annotational. Okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to go up and we're going to hide all our geometric constraints. So I'm going to hide all my geometric constraints. I'm going to hide all of my dimensional constraints. Now you're going to say, well, it doesn't look so great. That's because I didn't take time to set up my dimension styles. If these were my dimension style was current, was a little prettier, a little nicer, this would look a lot better. Then I want to go and disable my icon lock. See how we got these little locks here? We do that by going up to the diagonal arrow here and going to constraint settings and unchecking this value here, show lock icon, for the annotational constraints. While we're here, we also want to verify that our format is set to value. It might be on name and expression or just name. And then we say OK, and you can see those locks disappear. Then what we need to do is go in and make any basic style, dimension style changes or overrides and pretty up our dimension locations, etc. We might want to come in here and select things and say, no, we don't want that to be there. You know what I mean? You want to pretty things up a little bit. And so you can do your typical dimensioning editing at this point.